Hi, welcome to today's video tutorial. Today I'm going to be talking to you about www.goccl.com.au. This is the trade site for Carnival Cruise Lines, designed for you guys, the industry. Now, where this comes in a great play is we have a whole bunch of information here that's housed in this particular area, from bar menus to deck plans, to internet packages, to all sorts of questions that you may get asked from time to time. Now, I'll go through this very quickly to show you guys how the layout works and the site exactly. So you can see on my screen right now, I've got, that's the site name, www.goccl.com.au. Here you'll see when you get in, you'll see our special banners rolling around, but you'll see straight away an area to log into Polar Online, and as well as an area to do your online check-in. So once your customer's booked, paid in full, online check-in opens up and they can then do the online check-in. So I'm going to go through a few things first. The first thing I'm going to go through is our sales and marketing section, just here on the top. That's our first tab. Now, under sales and marketing, this is a really, really great tool. Now, whether you're working in marketing or whether you're just trying to get a flyer out to one of your customers, or you're trying to run a cruise sale or an event or anything along those lines, all your information is housed right here. It's a very, very useful tool. What we have here, we have our editable flyers. And our editable flyers is, you'll see, we have our current sale flyer, whatever's active at the moment. When you click on that, it actually opens up an editable PDF, and you can input your details in it. So you can add your agency name, you can add your name, your email address, your phone number. So when you actually go to print off the flyer, the customer's got your exact details on it as well. So it's a really, really useful tool. The other thing as well, we've got our event flyers as well. So if you're going to be doing any film nights or any nights along those particular lines, you can add that information. These particular ones also have a section where you can input a logo in there as well. Again, it's an editable PDF that pops up. Your cruise sale week as well. So if you're having a cruise sale using one of our tools, I do have a webinar on how to set up a cruise sale week. And then finally, your select sailings as well. And I do again have a webinar on how to set up your select sailings. So feel free to look at those on the YouTube channel. You also see any Melbourne Cup flyers, or if you've got any interest groups that in your local area, horse riding groups or along those lines, and they may be interested in Melbourne Cup, we do have an editable Melbourne Cup flyer as well. And then finally, for all your last minute stuff, if you do happen to have a last minute inquiry where you've got a position in the newspaper and or one of your newsletters and you want to get something out really quickly, we have all of our newspaper and newsletter templates that are right here. You just click on them, and then you can input your logo and your details as well. And we have our sale banners too, so you can download these flashes and lock them straight onto your website if you go down those lines, which is really exciting. Okay, up here we have our quick links. Quick links to deck plans. These are the latest deck plans. Very, very useful. Of course, they're great as well if you are consulting through a computer and you don't want to use the smaller deck plans in the brochure. You can zoom in on these deck plans. They're really, really handy. Brochure ordering tool. We have our Carnival image library, which you do require a password for. That's all our latest images and brand. It's like our brand center basically. So if you need to do any editorials and like that, you can pull all the information, high-res pictures from there. Our brochure, so online brochure, should you not have a copy in store, or you're consulting mobilely. And then finally, our accommodation guide. And our accommodation guide is a really, really useful tool. I'll click on it quickly to see how quickly it loads up. Basically, the accommodation guide is for travel agents only. You can print this out. It gives you an overview of all the accommodation. But where it comes really, really great is it has your deck plans as well. So your latest up-to-date deck plans, both for Carnival, Spirit, and also Legend, 2 different deck plans. But this little sheet right here is probably one of your most popular. It's where your interconnecting rooms are housed. So this will show you where your twins onto twins are, what room numbers they are, what room category, what deck they're on. So if you've got a family of 5 walk through the door, you can see their twin onto a triple and find out exactly what you can get there. This is also available in hard copy as well. So you can order this through Brochure Flow. Alternately, please, by all means, give me a call. As you guys know, I'm Mark Richards, the Queensland Carnival BDM, so I'm happy to help you guys out with anything along those lines. I can send you them out. Then we have our family of 6, and that goes right down through to Legend, and you'll see your Legend Interconnecting Rooms as well. the real last page is actually a little cheat sheet on how to book interconnecting rooms. Okay, so you can have a bit of a look at that as well. And I haven't got a webinar up there yet, but there will be a webinar up there pretty soon on through my YouTube channel, which you'll be able to see how to actually do this online in a step-by-step process. So that's a really, really useful little tool. Okay, the other thing I wanted to show you guys just really, really quickly is our best deals for you and your customers. This is a great little site here. So you've got any of those customers coming in on those last-minute deals. You know, do you have any, I want to go on holidays, I'm not sure when I want to go or where I want to go. These are all our what we call distressed stock. We call them pack and go fares. Pack and go fares they're a guaranteed cabin, so you could be anywhere on the ship in that particular cabin category that you book. So from our balcony, for example, you could be in our balcony obstructed right up to our balcony extended, depending on how lucky you are, of course, at the time of booking. Just before the customer goes to online check-in, they'll pull their room and then they'll be given a room. However, you cannot pick a room number for these particular fares. But as you can see, they're great prices, you know, $849 for 8 nights in a balcony twin share, offering $200 onboard credits. So keep those in mind. Really, really good fares. Our top deals have a little bit longer longevity in there as well that you can look at. And then finally, the deals that you want to see are travel agent deals. So these are all our travel agent deals we've got loaded. We usually load about 2 or 3 months prior to sailing, and they're on sales that are, you know, a little bit softer, for example. So you can see, you know, your 8-day there for $490 in a balcony for an agent. Really, really good prices. Okay, so even at your pack and go fares, they're $600 odd. So you're saving a hell of a lot, and you've got a longer longevity there as well. So by all means, feel free to use them. How to book them down here? You just send an email to Australia Support, make the booking through your Polar system, and Australia Support will then confirm that particular price for you. It takes about 2 or 3 odd working days to come back to you. Okay, the next section I want to show you is your Knowledge Center. This is a really, really useful tool. This is probably one of our most popular sections on this website. So it's just under the Knowledge Center there, and it actually opens up another page. This site here is really designed to where all our information is housed in this particular section. Okay, it's running a little bit slow for me this morning, but usually it is quite quick, as you can see. It does require a username and password. If you haven't registered, you can just click here and register now. There's about 15 things you have to fill out from your Polar ID and those particular options. But just be mindful that this is not actually your Polar login. Okay, so this is a separate login to get you into this section. Once you're in it, it's really good. Okay, I'll just put my password in. Okay, and then once you're inside, you'll see a whole bunch of really good parts to the website right here. So the first things we have is across the top we have our who you are, of course, and then your home, our learning catalog as well, which is our Carnival Knowledge Center. We also have events. So the events page, if you are, you know, going to be down in Sydney or any of our Melbourne itineraries, Brisbane later in the year, where the ship comes in, we do have ship tours loaded. So you can click on there, and particular ship tours will load up. Okay, which that's a great example. There's nothing on there at the moment. However, they're pretty full at the moment. The next one as well, we have our seminars at sea. So if you want to do any seminars at sea, we do have them loaded in there as well. So you'll see that under that section, under seminars at sea section. Okay, I'm just going to go back to the home page here. The next section you've got is Carnival Knowledge. This is all your online training. So if you've got anyone that's new or wants to learn a bit more about Carnival Spirit and also Legend, the online training is in that particular section there as well. We also have guides and information sheets. These are really, really useful. These guides and information sheets, if you click on, they're actually, right where it says here, you just got to click on the little banner and it opens it up. It's how to do select sailing policies, Legend and Spirit accessible deck plans. If you've got any customers with disabilities, anything along those lines, all the information is housed right here. From fact sheets, again, Spirit accessible deck plans, cruise sale information sheets, how the free of charge refund process works, the sheets you need in place to do refunds, our Dr. Seuss at Sea program, and then finally guides for online training. So all your Polar online trainings are here, how to change a fare option, how to create a booking, how to create a cruise sale, manage select sailings, Again, I do have these videos on my YouTube site, so you can feel free to watch them if you don't want to read it. It says start this course, but it basically opens up a PDF where you can read that. Okay, I'm just going to hit the little home button and go back again. Okay, the next section, I'm going to come back to Onboard Fun, but you've got your sales and marketing skills right here. This is a really handy little site too. Particularly if you're new to the cruise business and you're trying to work out how you can be more proactive on social media, or how you can improve your business skills and building relationships, all honed in towards the cruising sector. These are all little courses, or little like 7-minute courses, or short little things that you can watch and do that allow you to be able to, just kind of increase those skills, learn a couple of things on there as well, asking the right questions and handling objections, and little things like that are really great for, just in those down times in the business when you got a few moments up your sleeves, which I know is pretty rare these days, but it's good to increase those skills. Back to the home section again there too, and then finally we've got our YouTube channel, which is the Carnival YouTube channel. That'll take you through to all our great videos that we have on there as well. But finally, our Onboard Fun. This is the one I really want to show you guys. Really, really important. This is where all your onboard entertainment options will be in here, okay? So you get that customer that comes into you and they go, how much are drinks on board? What are the kids programs like? How much is the spa? All this information is housed right here. It's a very, very useful tool. So what you do is you click on food and beverages, for example, and you can see your bonsai sushi menu, Fat Jimmy Seaside Barbecue, the main menu, the main restaurant dinner menu. So you've got a customer with a few allergies, they're fussy eater, they want to know what type of food served in the main dining room. You can pull up that menu and you can show them that. What theme nights we have, Caribbean and Mexican theme nights, what's the food like on there. Room service menus, the coffee menus, the bar menus. Now we do have like indoor, outdoor, Shanghai bar menus. All the prices of drinks are exactly the same price, but we do have different theming, cocktails and things like that in the different areas, so you can see all that as well. The Punchliners Comedy Club, the brunch menu, and the cocktail menu. Onboard Fun, Fun Times Daily Activities. This is really useful. This is a snapshot taken from 2013, but it is a basic cruise from an embarkation day right through to your port days, to your sea days, what happens on board, what the days look like, and things like that, so you can see exactly what you're after. Customer goes, I'm not sure what I'm going to do on board. You can pull this up and you can show you exactly what it's the fun time. It's the daily planner that you get on board. It's the exact copy that you'll find on board that's in this particular section. Kids Club program, really, really useful. The Kids Club info sheet tells you your sign-in, sign-out policies for the children, and what the Kids Club offer, different timings and things like that, as well as the Dr. Seuss program. So Sister C's on Carnival Legend at the moment. Carnival Spirit will be getting that in its dry dock in September. And again, I have got a dry dock video online if you want to watch that. For Carnival Spirit, Onboard Fun, shore excursions, all your information there for shore excursions. However, actually, to be honest, you find www.carnival.com.au, the more useful site for shore excursions, because you actually link down to what destinations you're going to do, and it gives you all the shore excursions and prices a bit easier than this particular part. And then finally, your spa and services. This is really, really useful. This is how much your daily laundry specials are, right through to your fun internet packages, through to your valet laundry, your spas, how much is to take home the bathrobe if you really want to ask that question, and your internet questions answered. So very, very useful site for you guys to use. So just to recap on that, back at the home section there, in the Carnival Knowledge Center section, which is this Knowledge Center, through www.goccl.com.au, you'll find the Onboard Fun section. It's right there. There's also a couple of fun games to play and things like that, where you can play baseball and hit the ball out of the park for answering the questions right. Okay, and that's the Carnival Passport. Well worth getting a login for that. And it is just a quick process where you set it up you fill in your details, and then we send it through to you. So very, very easy. We do password protect that information because we want to keep the general public, of course, out of it. It is a site that's designed for you as our trade, so you can see exactly what that's all about. So that's goccl.com.au. Very, very useful site. Just finally, we have our contact us section, and that's all our information. You also find all your BDMs, myself, for example, and our email addresses, and anyone else around the country should you need their help with anything, you'll find there. The reporting tool is a really useful reporting tool. Shows you how much your business is making, you know, what sales you're doing and things like that. I'm not going to go into that at the moment because it will have sensitive information in there on my end. But you can see exactly your business there. You do use your Polar login to get in there, and that particular section is for the manager of the business or the owner of the business. They'll have their particular passwords there. So guys, thank you very much for listening to my Go CCL video. I hope you really get a lot of information out of that. Please jump in this, use it, bookmark it. It's a really, really great tool for to answer those questions that you get stuck with. Look, as far as I'm aware, I'm the only cruise liner that actually offers this. So it's a really, really easy little place to find all this information. It's housed. So that's me signing off for another webinar. So thank you very much again for your time. And please feel free to watch the rest of my videos on my YouTube channel. They are all there, and there's some great information on there. Thank you very much. Happy sailing.